It can't be.
Woohoo! The Fallen Protection Squad, assemble!
Let's put our crystals together. Oh. The color of these crystals looks muddy. Dvalin, you're going through so much pain. Let's start purifying these crystals first. Please, Traveler.
It is hard to believe such a thing is possible until you've seen it with your own eyes.
Interesting. It's like filtering wine. The process is refreshing.
I think we should have enough tears now. So next we... use the crystals on the Holy Lyre like last time.
Gern doch. Fertig.
It worked!
It seems completely different from before.
The Lyre's animo power seems fully restored. We should be able to use it now. It's all thanks to you.
Now, where should we summon Storm Terror? It must be away from the city, else there will be casualties should we fail. Perhaps here at the winery?
If the winery was destroyed, it's not something I couldn't eventually fix. But I'd still rather not go through the hassle.
The wind that blows at sea or in high places should be able to carry a bard's words far away. It's never going to work if the air is too dry or suffocating.
Paimon understands sea or high places, right? Then the best location to play the lyre would be...
Eine Klippe.
If you go east from Starfell Lake, there are mountains south of the beach.
Oh, you mean that beach we were on when you told Paimon about your sister?
If you head to where the cliff juts out, that place is known as Star Snatch Cliff. What do you think, Bard? Meets the requirements, no?
Let me think. Star Snatch Cliff. All right, let's do it there.
Very well. Then let's meet at Star Snatch Cliff when we're ready. Please don't be late.
Yes, ma'am!
Sorry. I didn't mean to...
Aha, aha. Level 15. Ich glaube, Tina ist eher schnell. Tina schon langs 15. Ich hätte gerne mehr Characters. Ich habe jetzt einmal auf 20 gemacht.
I will protect you.
Winery's wines are all unique.
So, das ist... Wait, what? Lol, das ist da oben? Ich dachte, das wäre hier. Das überrascht mich jetzt, dass das da oben sein wird. Da muss ich auch noch hin. Na gut. Gehen wir jetzt zum Dragon. Ist schon 16. Kannst du Koop spielen? Aha. So ein Suchti.
Everyone is finally here.
What a view!
lovely for a fated reunion, isn't it? Well, we must be prepared for a fight.
Regardless of the outcome, things finally seem to be taking a turn for the better. Mondstadt has really been going through so much recently.
In the end, the solution to our problem was as simple as a traveler in a song. I suppose the Knights of Favonius may have played a part in it too.
Oh, we get it, Master D-Luke. Everyone, please step aside. I, the best wandering bard of the mortal world, shall begin my performance with the Holy Lyre. Then why do I see sadness in your eyes? Sadness that speaks of your yearning for this song.
They are communicating. Huh?
No! Don't get bored!
Do not be fooled by him, dear dragon. He left you to rot alone. Now he attempts to deceive you once more.
Beatles!
Let your wrath fester. Mondstadt has already turned its back on you.
You were planning this all along to have me slain?
The time has come for the dragon to serve its true master. While you beware your pathetic selves, watch the world tremble with fear.
Dvalin.
Barbe... Venti, please, be careful.
You've known my true identity for some time now, haven't you, Jean? Though, I thank you for continuing to use the name Venti.
How's the Holy Lyre? Can it still be played, or does it need to be repaired?
Unfortunately, I think it's beyond repair.
Der Alvin ist in großer Gefahr.
No, we should make that Abyss Mage pay first. If we don't fight the evil at its source, then we can't save Dvalin at all.
In which case, I shall call upon Outrider Amber to track it down.
No need.
Why is that?
I eradicated one not long ago, in one of the Four Winds temples.
What? When?
If you want to track those monsters down, then I'll seek answers from my contacts. I've got other means for getting the job done.
D-Luke. Though he dislikes the Knights of Favonius, he protects Mondstadt in his own way.
Oh? Why does our little Paimon sound so doting all of a sudden?
Wait for my word. I'll be sure to let the Abyss Order know that their blatant disregard for Mondstadt will not go unpunished.
Your Highness, your humble servant returns. When your homeland returns to this world, we shall revel in its glory.
Das ist mein Bruder, der Böse.
The Abyss Order. Enemies of the human race. Even the underground networks rarely come across any information on them. With that said, it was a bit of a hassle, but I managed to dig up a few clues.
Really? That quickly? You really are well connected, Master Diluc.
Come to think of it, Mr. Big Animal God Barbatos, why exactly do you need the help of mere humans?
How do I put it? The Seven, as people now know them, were once known as the Seven Archons. Each Archon presides over their own part of Teyvat. That is the role the Archons play. Only in performing this duty can we attain power. But I don't like the idea of ruling Mondstadt, and I don't feel Mondstadt would really like it either.
Go forth and establish a city of freedom without rule. We have not forgotten Barbados' wish for Mondstadt.
Jean, you're such a devotee. Maybe someone got a little too free and is just too lazy to care.
However it may have come to be, I haven't been back to Mondstadt for an extended period of time. Without a doubt, I am now the weakest Archon among the Seven.
Deswegen bist du auch der Gott der Stadt der Freiheit.
Aw, you flatter me.
Oh, such a humble god. Is it a blessing or a curse? But we digress. Let's get back to the topic at hand. The common enemy of all mankind. We have tracked the Abyss Mage to the vicinity of the winery.
I cannot stress enough how important it is to not let it escape.
Die Jagd beginnt. Den holen wir uns, Paimon.
Let it rain. Hey! Go, go, Baron Bunny! Be gone! Windblade! Out of the bride to eat this!
Huh? What's this?
Weiß ich nicht, was das ist.
After the Abyss Mage was defeated, a certain energy dispersed from its body. It seems that energy was being used to cut off the connection between me and Dvalin. Huh. Do you know of Storm Terror's lair?
Der war aber ganz schön gecuttet da. Ich glaube, jemand in Mondstadt hat mal darüber geredet.
Of course. I believe the people of Mondstadt all know of it. After Dvalin woke up, he took the ancient ruins as his lair. As it was with the storms that previously cut Mondstadt off from the outside world, the entrance to the ruins is also sealed by a special barrier. But now, as the energy dispersed from the Abyss Mage, I was able to read the rhythmic flow of how the barrier's magic was woven. I must admit, it sounds even more horrendous than a chorus of hilly churls, but it should be enough to let us break through the storm barrier and reach Storm Terror's lair.
Which means we're going to confront Dvalin? I'm fine with that. Jean is the one who wishes to avoid any direct confrontation.
Wäre bestimmt auf jeden Fall cool
No,
für dich.
when there are no other options left, it is my responsibility to alter our course of action. If slaying him is our only choice, I will gladly become the knight that leads the charge.
Fortunately, we have yet to need to go that far.
By that, you mean...
I mean that the Holy Liar is not our trump card. Our real trump card? The Traveler, of course.
The Traveler?
Weil ich ordentlich zuschlagen kann.
Well, you could say that. You're definitely a force to be reckoned with. But you have a much more precious forte. The impurities in the tears and the curse that binds Dvalin belong to the same maleficent power. Which means...
You tone-deaf bard! Don't you see how crazy this is? You've seen what Dvalin is like when he's ticked off. She'll be swallowed whole before she even gets to lift a finger.
Wurde nicht eben gesagt, dass ich ein guter Kämpfer bin?
Hey, nice plan. Worth a shot.
I am with you, honorary knight.
Oh, Oh, so we just need to fight monsters from the abyss and a dragon. No pressure or anything.
Humans aren't without their strengths. Let's go.
And so, epic actions of brave heroes finally leads to this 11th hour.
Wo sind wir jetzt schon gerade hin? Ah, jetzt komme ich in das Gebiet vom Drachen rein.
It's a storm barrier. It looks so dangerous.
Paimons Güte.
Leave it to me. Although this wooden lyre is all I have. I don't need the lyre to break through this kind of storm barrier. Wait. What is that?
Enemy attack! Prepare yourselves!
Die Feinde greifen an. Bereite dich vor.
The stage will need to be cleared before I can begin my performance. Generally speaking, such chores are not the concerns of the performer himself.
Hey, wo sind die alle hin? Warum hilft mir hier keiner?
There shouldn't be any hilly trail camps in the vicinity of Storm Terror's lair.
Ich brauche keine Tipps, Tina. Aber dann. Man habe ich die Eispflanze auch fast 2 gemacht. Das ist die Tina, die da voll viele Twice verbaut hat. Seltsam.
The hilly trolls usually do not venture into areas with high elemental concentrations. It puts a heavy burden on their bodies.
The Abyss Order must be manipulating them behind the scenes, yet they shouldn't have been able to determine that we would come. They're presumably spreading their forces to halt our plans.
Without further ado, I suppose I can play faster if my only audience is the wind.
It actually opened. You're not entirely useless, Tone Deaf Bard.
This is it. We are now entering Storm Terror's lair. Watch yourselves. Let's move.
Immer schön vorsichtig sein. Blitze unterwegs. Das ist aber windig hier.
Looks like this is the front gate to Storm Terror's lair. The gate is enormous compared to us. But still, Paimon wonders how Dvalin gets in there with a body that huge.
Gute
He
Frage.
doesn't walk in, he flies in.
Oh. You do have a point.
Gehe ich erst da rein oder? Da komme ich mal erst alles rein. Deck die Karte auf, dann kann ich hier in Ruhe lernen. Alles clear.
It's stuck.
It's stuck.
Hey, check out that roof. Is there a giant hole in it?
Ein Loch, okay.
I suppose we could make use of that wind current.
Let's make a detour then. Heading up.
Let's make a detour then. Heading up.
will be abyss mages hiding in the ruins? Either way, if we do run into one, we will let the victorious Master Diluc do the...
Do not underestimate them just because I have beaten one of them before. I'm not boasting. I'm simply saying there is more to the Abyss Order than a few mages.
Correct! That's why I tagged along after all. Well, that and also for your safety. Why am I so diligent? Too diligent for a poet, in fact.
So says the person that made zero effort to search for the dragon tears and drank in the tavern all day. Paimon doesn't get it. What part of you is remotely diligent?
Das gefällt mir echt gut. Das Sternbild auf dem Main-Charakter mit dem ersten. Mit Wind, dass du dann dieses Windwelle schießt. Dann nochmal angreifen. Level 2. Das war jetzt mit Level 2.
Look, a wind current. It might lead us to the top of the tower.
Ach so, das meinst du. Eine merkwürdige Statue.
Oh, we can't advance any further. The ruins seem to be guarded by ancient seals.
Is this the work of Dvalin?
No. These ruins were once part of an ancient city. Dvalin just happens to be nesting in these ruins for now. These ruins even predate the existence of the Four Winds. Mondstadt is a city without a ruler. However, before it was ruled over by a tyrant. Anyway, I'll sing you that story when we have a chance in the future.
The markings on this seal. If my archaeological knowledge is not mistaken, this appears to be a light act.
Lichtleiter, okay.
If we retrieve and reintegrate all the parts, we should be able to get it working.
We should be close to completing the ceremony for this actuator. Let's put the last part back and see.
Looks like we're right. There are 3 more halos circling the tower.
Which means there are 3 more corresponding light actuators to activate. I can see one from here. The rest must be scattered within the ruins around here. Let's go find them.
Why did Dvalin pick a place filled with puzzles and seals as his lair? Doesn't he get annoyed coming back home?
He doesn't walk in. He flies in.
You do have a point.
Wo hat die denn gesehen? Jane hat ja voll das Mega-Auge. Das heißt, wir kommen weg. Wo bin ich denn? Okay. Ey, lass mich hier raus!
Steady as a good knight should.
Das ist richtig. Diese Magier mit Feuer sind für mich das Schwerste. Nicht Feuer. Ich bin dann jetzt noch gleicher wie Tina. Ja, Tina, wenn ich mir deine Sachen angucke, dann fühle ich fällt dafür was.
Windblade.
Siehst du. Siehst du? Tina ist nur am Cashen. Noch 2 Ringe.
Wow, this light actuating ceremony does work magic. It looks like one of the 3 halos above has now become solid ground. Let's start looking for the next puzzle.
Das war natürlich weiter weg.
Windblade.
Leave it all to me.
Out of the frying pan.
Let it rain.
Glitter, Glitter. Die Tina ist eine Nudel. Das gefällt mir mit den Dreiecken, die hinter den fliegen. Ja, jetzt sind sie weg. Leute, die spawnen nach einer Zeit wieder. Willst du mich veräppeln? Ich dachte, die fliegen mir die ganze Zeit hinterher. Das ist ja voll blöd, ja. Alles Tinas Schuld. Das ist böse. Oh oh. Bam, noch eins, Leute.
It seems 2 of the halos have become solid ground. 1 more and the seals at the top of the tower will be broken.
Da oben muss da einleiten. Level 19. Da hatte ich ja ruckzuck und nach der einen ist nur eine weiter gewesen. Hier ist eine Schnattertasche.
It's done! Paimon thinks we should venture onward from here.
I'm thinking about turning these adventures into songs after we're done.
Wir sind ein richtig gutes Gespann geworden.
Hopefully, this song will be sung for years to come by the people of Mondstadt, just like the legend of Vanessa.
I have loved that song since I was small. How are you feeling today, Honorary Knight? I am completely prepared and fully confident that we can do this.
Was heißt denn, wie ich mich fühle? Ich habe gerade die ganze Arbeit gemacht, wenn ihr da rumgesessen habt. Ihr faulen Leute. Seid unbesorgt, auch ich bin in Höchstform.
Even Master Diluc accompanied us to the very end. Despite only being an accidentally involved bystander.
You shared your secret with me, and I only returned your trust to the same extent.
Wie sieht's bei Venti aus?
It's freedom.
Freedom?
When you first arrived at Mondstadt, did no one tell you that Mondstadt is the city of freedom?
Amber?
She really is a child of freedom. Mondstadt is a romantic city without the reign of a king. And its citizens enjoy the most freedom amongst the 7 nations. I hope the dragon that once protected Mondstadt will soon be free too. No one should have deceived him by telling him that Mondstadt betrayed him. And no one should have told him that it was his eternal duty to protect the city. He has the right and freedom to choose his own way of life.
Venti?
Well then, traveler, may the thousands of years of wind that have blown through Mondstadt go with you. Just like the last time, I shall channel animal energy for you.
Habe ich es doch gewusst, die Stimme damals warst du.
Oh, no wonder you said his voice sounds familiar.
Woher die Stimme? Ich weiß es nicht mehr. Zeit für ein Duell. Level 90. Oh, easy peasy mache ich direkt Level 90er Dungeon. Easy Game. Der wird was erleben, der blöde Drache.
Look! There are 2 shiny spots on Dvalin's back! They appear to be poisonous blood clots that have coagulated on his wounds. The Abyss Order must have cursed the wounds. That's what's corrupting Dvalin's mind. To save Dvalin, we're going to have to get rid of those blood clots. Aim for those blood clots.
Also okay, dass wir geschafft haben, ohne Motion Sickness zu bekommen.
Dvalin is getting away, but I'm familiar with his tactics. Just hold on a bit longer.
Schlecht.
Extract and condense the pure animo from the shots being fired. Shattering them will create acceleration currents. I can't control where they will appear, so keep your eyes peeled.
Gar keine Geschwindigkeitsgefühl kommt aber raus. Noch einmal. Der greift ja gar nicht an, der komische Vogel. wie kann man denn da wipen? Das ist ja easy peasy. Wir machen ja 0 Damage. Ah, Cutscene. Schnabbertine. Jetzt bin ich
Now we
Venti.
can fight Tofftel on equal ground. The grandest bard is here to help. But first, let me be clear. Even after hundreds of years without use, Toffel's teeth and claws are still very dangerous.
Das wird das Oh Gott, Venti, pass doch auf. Oh, das war mega close. Das war cool. Close.
Celestinum Finale Termini.
LOL?
This dragon has strange taste when it comes to naming
Ich hab mich
things.
grad schon beschweren.
I named it for him just now.
Seriously?
Well, anyway,
Ich bin gerade am
let's
Fliegen,
ride
kommt
the
so eine
wind currents
Katze.
and stay away from the breaking platforms. The energy flooding out from the fissures will be hot.
Da
Be sure
fall
to
ich
watch your
runter.
step.
Weg mit dir, du blöder Vogel. Pass auf,
Plane
Paimon.
is gonna collapse!
Oh, der Vogel hat uns gerettet.
It's been a while since we flew like this together. Huh, Dvalin?
Just now. Why? Why did you not ask me to protect you like the last time?
Me not wanting you to listen to the Abyss Order doesn't mean that you have to listen to me. Freedom, if demanded of you by an Archon, is really no freedom at all.
Is this the power of the animal Archon? But I am no longer part of the Four Winds.
Even if that's so, you still protected us regardless. Now spread your wings of freedom and go with my blessing.
And so, the Storm Terror threat was quelled. I clarified the misunderstanding to the citizens of Mondstadt and let them know that they are safe. To them, it seems Storm Terror attacked Mondstadt out of nowhere and then vanished just as quickly. They must be finding the whole ordeal very confusing.
However, winds change their course. Someday, they will blow towards a brighter future.
Uiuiui, da habe ich ein bisschen Gänsehaut bekommen.